test of the International English Language Testing System taking place in Ross IELTS Academy. The candidate is Shahram Gaffarpour, candidate number 0143273. The examiner is Mehnoush Hafi, examiner number 443523. Good afternoon.
Good
My name is
afternoon.
Mehnoush Hafi. Would you please tell me your full name?
My name is Mohammed Bilal.
And what can I call you?
You can also call me Bilal.
Okay, very good. And can I see your identification, please?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great. Here you go. Okay, we can start with the first part of the exam. In the first part, I will ask you some personal questions. First, I would like to ask about studying. What did you study?
I've completed intermediate. I've done my matric in Lahore in 2019 and I've done my intermediate in Bahawalnagar in 2022.
Okay, and why did you choose English and not another language?
Because it's an international language we can use as worldwide and I'm also interested in it. So that's why.
And is it a popular language in your country?
No, it's not popular language in our country. As you know, Urdu is native language, so we are using Urdu language in our country, and it's a third language for us.
Okay, very good. And if you had the chance, would you choose another language to learn?
Definitely, if I'll ever get a chance to learn, I'll learn Arabic because it's a Islamic language, and we should have to learn this language.
Perfect. Now let's move on to talk about flowers. Do you like flowers?
Yes, I like the flowers and nature as well.
Okay, and what is your favorite flower?
I like rose.
Why rose?
Yeah, rose, because it smells good, just like a heaven.
Okay, and when was the last time that you gave someone flowers?
I gave flowers my girlfriend on Valentine's Day and to my mother on Mother's Day.
Okay, very good. Now let's talk about food. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is biryani, which is most popular dish in our country. It's about rice and chicken. I hope you heard about this.
Okay, and have you always liked the same food?
No, I want some new taste in my life, so that's why I don't repeat my dish in a week. So I always change my dish in a week.
Okay, thank you very much. We are
You're
done
welcome.
with the first part of the exam, and now we can move on to the second part.
Okay.
In the second part, I'm going to give you a topic, and I would like you to talk about this topic for 2 minutes. But before you talk, you will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Now I give you your cue card and a piece of paper and a pencil for you to make notes.
Okay.
So here is your cue card.
Thank you.
Here's the pen.
Thank you.
And here you go with the paper.
Okay.
Now you will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and it starts now. Okay, your 1 minute is over, and please hand me the cue card. Thank you very much. Now you will have 2 minutes to talk about this topic, and it starts now.
We should have to get up early in the morning because it's the circle of life. If we will not move on time, so our life circle will be incomplete. And there is a saying, time and tide wait for none.
Thank you very much. We
You're
are
welcome.
done with this part, and your 2 minutes is over. Now we can move on to the third part, and please give me your paper and the pencil.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great. Okay, we've been talking about the time that you got up early, and now I would like to ask you some questions related to this. First, let's consider sleeping. What effect would sleeping late have on one's life?
If we sleep at late night, it will affect on health and also eyesight. In this way, the system of discipline will also be disturbed and our mind will not be fresh either. Time should always be utilized in a good actions and we should have to take care about the time because it's wait for none. So the time is very precious for
And how
us.
about you? What time do you go to bed at nights?
I usually go to bed at 10 p.m.
Okay, very good. Now let's talk about getting up early. What do you think are the benefits of getting up early?
Well, if we get up early in the morning, we can do our work on time and it won't affect our health either. And it also teaches discipline and the value of time because time once lost cannot be returned, as you know.
Why is
So,
that? Why can you arrive on time or earlier when you change the time of waking up in the morning? Why?
because it's finite. Once time is gone, it can never be recovered. So therefore, it's important to use our time wisely and productively. So that's why. And time is
Okay, and do you think old people find it easier to get up early than young people?
I think all people wake up earlier than young people because they value time and know
Thank you
that
very
everything
much.
is
We are
done on
done with
time.
your speaking test, and for now, you can just relax. This is the
Okay,
end, and great. Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Good. So let's see what a score you get in each criteria. But before I start, I would like to know what you think of your performance.
Uh,
How do you think you answered the questions?
I think I answered all the questions correctly and on time. The rest you know better than me.
Okay, good. So, I can start with the first criteria, which is your fluency and coherence. Generally, I can say that you are able to answer the questions. You did a great job. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. First, I would like to start with your fluency and your coherence. I would say that in part 1, 2, and 3, you were struggling to give me an answer. Now, let's talk about your grammatical range and accuracy. As I was listening to you in part 1, 2, and 3, you were able to use simple structures. You know, some candidates try to use some very fancy words and structures to show off what they know, but that's totally wrong. Like you were okay, you were trying to be natural and use simple words, and whatever you were using, you were kind of sure about. That's a very good thing. In your pronunciation, I could see that I could totally understand what you were saying. So your own accent did not really have a very negative impact on your English pronunciation.
Thank you.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you very much.